I think eBay gave us an appreciation for network effects in marketplaces and the fact that you could do that digitally. I think it kind of back-ended into it a little bit. So there was a group of people, my partners included, and it also involved Thomas Layton, who was a guy that's been an ER at Benchmark, around OpenTable, where we surmised, and this was really early because this was like 98, 99, we surmised that there might be a way to get a network effect, that if you could build a system on one side and have a consumer on another, and if you get those things tipping into each other, that whatever the sales economics, the how hard the business was early wouldn't be reflective of how hard the business is later, because the system would reinforce itself. And that thesis was tested quite a bit when the bubble burst, because all these companies were spending way too much money and capital all of a sudden became scarce instead of plentiful. But slowly that started to prove out. Once that proved out, I think was when the conviction really came that there might be an opportunity to do this in other fields. And so we started looking. I started developing a thesis as to what made for an interesting marketplace opportunity versus not. And it evolved over time, as all these theories do. There is an enormous amount of money that has historically gone into the quote yellow pages. And if you include yellow pages and like remnant local cable and local newspapers, it all adds up. Like its peak, which we're past now, but its peak was like $80 or $90 billion, mostly advertising of some shape or form. And we all know that those vehicles are in rapid decline, the vehicles that we're carrying this ad basis. And so it's easy to have conviction that if you can add value in there somewhere, that there's going to be, compensation for it. And that's how it kind of all came together.